we want to get an understanding of what statistics is all about. So, statistics is where we're trying to understand some particular issue or phenomenon about a population. But what we do is we use sample data. And again, this is based on the fact that in the past, we were not able to collect data on entire populations, and we still aren't for the most case. And even though now we can get much more data, we still must be aware that there is the idea of this is a sample of the population. And so we're making some generalization, we're making estimations about this population based on a sample. So we have a population, we sample that population, we measure some features, some characteristic of this population, say the height, the age, the IQ, and we make a generalization. We say the average weight of the people in this group is 70 kilograms. And we report that as the average or the mean, but then we also report that with some level of the evidence, the weight of evidence, the likelihood that it is true, and that we then infer as belonging to the entire population. So that's the idea of statistics. So we have our sample, and now we can get some characteristics, some features, which we call the independent variables, and we measure the independent variables from the subjects in our sample, and that we are going to then determine what is the relationship between this variable, the independent variable or the predictor variable, and the outcome. So, how does the location of the students affect their performance? And those are just the demographic type of variables, right? We can look, so those are the demographic type variables. We can also look at some other type of variables specific to education, and they can serve as predictive variables as well in terms of helping us understand the relationship between these variables and the outcome of in question. And so we can have these predictive variables. These might be some cofactors that may influence the main predictor variables. And so we investigate, we analyze the data to get an understanding, and we may even try to come to some understanding. We may even try to model the relationship between these two variables if it is a relationship that is a linear relationship or not. And then we will report the strength of that relationship using our statistical terms.